Welcome. You've got mail. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish like I could go back to AOL and I could like put in a voice pack of the merchant from this game.
Re-recording. Well, people do have that idea with GPSs. You know, you record over a voice.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's one for Samuel Jackson.
Turn right, motherfucker. I'm pretty sure there was one for Bob Dylan Weldings. At the next corner, you're gonna turn right.
Oh my gosh.
Where the way the wind blows. It's gonna show you the light. Hello, everyone. We're back.
Hi.
We live. I live, and I brought a soul back into my hell. And that's all we're gonna say about that. So we're playing Resident Evil 4.
Yes.
Are you familiar with this game?
Resident Evil.
No. So the franchise I've watched a little bit of.
Oh, I could have my costumes. Let's just do normal. I've completed this game before. So there's 2 costumes. If I do special 2, spoilers, a character who is basically an escort for most of the game will be completely invulnerable, and it's cheesy.
Oh.
And also, I think some of the cutscenes don't render the costumes correctly, so we'll just go normal.
Okay. We're going normal. We're going vanilla.
But you were saying this is just going to be cutscenes. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I pretty much have very little experience with Resident Evil. The Resident Evil franchise. Genuinely, most of my is through. I mean, your knowledge. You're explaining any jokes you've made in relation to Resident Evil. And then the tofu.
I'm so glad that's one of the few things you know is about the tofu. But that's just the way the world works. So you see all this lore going on in the background?
Yes.
Completely ignore this because the game is going to continue to do that.
What?
Yeah, this Resident Evil 4 is the point where Resident Evil 4 is the point where Resident Evil kind of got self-aware for a video game, and they just kind of tried to strike out on their own. Like Umbrella doesn't even factor into the main game that much, if at all.
Seriously?
Yeah, on the screen right now they're telling you that Umbrella didn't fall because of their necessarily because someone took them out or they got the government literally just fucked up their stock prices and they went bankrupt. That's why Umbrella fell.
Well, shoot. I see. That's one of the few things I know is that Umbrella is the big bad. They are the Team Skull of the Resident Evil universe.
Yeah, not in this one. They barely factor in except in one. Oh, shit. The subtitles aren't working. That's fine. Whatever. Listen real close. We should have the mixing good. I will try to find a way to turn subtitles on. I think I have to do it after the game starts, unfortunately. So this is Leon. His eyes look kind of weird. So this is historic, scenic, not Spain that we're in. I'm pretty sure Leon already dropped that we're in some small part of Europe, quote unquote.
Just some small part of Europe?
Some small part of Europe where everyone speaks a broken, some kind of weird... They speak Mexican Spanish for some reason as opposed to Spanish. They use pesetas as their currency. And they have a local lord whose official title is Castellan. And it's heavily implied to be a very religious area, except there's a cult here. And these characters have Spanish accents, kind of. But it's not Spain, we promise, guys.
Did they have to clarify that it wasn't Spain? Were people is it Spain? And they were no.
So the problem is, I think Capcom wanted to not look racist and say this is even the rural parts of Spain aren't this bad. Which is funny because then in Resident Evil 5 they just went full racist because it was it took place mostly in Africa, and at first okay, there's it's Africa but there are cities and it's and then eventually you're fighting your way through gibbering infected natives coming out of grass huts with spears and masks on. It's oh boy.
He offered him a domino.
Yeah. Leon is super oh, I'm too cool for smoking, which is funny because his kind of ish descendant in a sense from a development sense, Dante, is also super anti-smoking.
I am not opposed to freezing.
It's freezing. It's so freezing. I'm not even dropping piss when I'm trying to take a piss.
No.
Must be my imagination.
See, that's what happens in a horror movie. Okay, this I know. This scene has played out in a million horror movies. You hear something bad, you get back in the car and you're it's probably nothing. And then you drive away. No, it's
It's
my
not.
dear.
It's not a good thing. By the way, I didn't introduce you. This is my girlfriend Sarah.
Hi.
I'm Nick. In case you never watched the old streams, which you probably didn't, because the only person who really watched those streams in any capacity, is sitting on the couch with me right now.
They're really good. You should watch them if you're interested
Not
in
quite.
lots of games.
But yeah, so we're just gonna pull over in this rural part of Spain. Excuse me, not Spain. And we're gonna go question the surely kind and welcoming locals about what's going on in this world we call our home.
Yeah, he seems ecstatic to be in this beautifully ambient pleasure ride here.
Well, he's looking for the president's daughter who got kidnapped by not Spanish terrorists. So it's not exactly a great thing he's assignment he's on.
The president of
The United States.
he's American.
Leon? Yes, very much so.
I hope you
As is Hunnigan here.
I'm Ingrid
Oh,
Hunnigan.
hello,
I'll be
Hunnigan.
your support on this mission.
Ingrid.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little.
Also, Leon is corny as shit and awful with the ladies.
Ashley Graham, right?
How do you not know the name of the president's daughter?
So try to behave yourself, okay?
What's the name of the person I came out all this way to
Whoever
find?
this
Yeah,
is,
exactly.
the girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later.
I should check out that file.
Does he say
Hint-
that out loud or did he say
No,
that so I
hint,
could
hint,
tell?
check out the tutorial. So this is Leon. He has a nice coat. I wanted this coat as a child.
I don't blame you.
So this is the game that really kickstarted the real is brown in video games.
No.
But this game did it well. It makes sense.
Oh.
We're in autumnal, not Spain, so it makes sense.
Ah.
This is an HD version of the game. When this came out, this was one of the prettier looking games available on the market and more like realistic without like aging too poorly. I'm gonna check something real quick and see if I can't turn on subtitles, which are in. Why can't I turn on subtitles? What the fuck? Do you want to look up how to turn on subtitles in this game? Thank you.
Absolutely.
Because I'd like people to be able to hear what's going on, just in case they'd like to read the screen.
Of course. Completely understandable.
Forget your makeup or something?
I'm going to return.
Haha, classic casual sexism. Fuck you guys, I'm going away then.
Not that way, cowboy.
Oh boy, sexism and racism. Great. We're off to a great start here in not Spain.
It sounds like I'm missing a lot.
You're not really. I could kill the crows. I have a knife.
What?
The crows drop money.
What? Why do they have money?
Because it's a video game, but I guess you could construe it as to being they like picking up shiny objects. You could have looked this up on your phone. I could have given you my phone.
I don't know where the heck it went.
Oh my god, come back over.
What?
I don't even know if you're picking up right now, but let me give you my phone.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. This old truck is blocking the trail, apparently.
Uh-oh.
Look up, like, Resident Evil 4, how to turn on subtitles. Maybe it belongs to one of the villages around here. Probably, I mean... Shit, you can count the... Actually, that's a pretty high-quality text here. Some of this got touched up, some didn't, but most of it still looks good. And part of it's just because it had a strong art style originally.
I mean, I like it. I think it looks really good. To be honest,
So let's just go intrude upon the house of this nice, not Spanish man here. And just completely fuck up his, like, daily routine. Like, look, he's just trying to cook, man.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir. Uh-oh. What? Uh-oh.
So, dude doesn't respond, so let's go ahead and just show him a picture of our kidnapped person. He's gonna be an absolutely normal man.
I was wondering if you might recognize a girl in this photograph.
Just randomly. And it's untranslated Spanish, even if you have subtitles on, but he basically just cursed us out like a motherfucker. The villagers in this game have very awful language. Oh, by the way, he's now pissed off enough to kill us.
Oh, no. Wait, why?
I don't know, he swore at us in Spanish, and now he's got an axe. Don't worry about it. Oh, shit, I forgot how...
Oh my, you just gotta kill him.
Oh, yeah, of
You
course.
just straight up, it's just like, it's time.
So remember that truck I saw earlier?
Oh.
They decided to put that to good use.
Uh-oh.
There's a couple more now.
Oh, no. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I don't have good feelings for our not Spanish police officer friends.
Is everything okay?
Everything is fine, Hunnigan.
I
There was a hostile. I had no choice but to neutralize him. I shot him in the head, kicked him in the head, and he died. Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever mission necessary. Whatever.
Understood.
I'm sure this will be just a routine mission. Look, he's not even a zombie.
He's not a zombie.
He is demonstrably not a zombie. Obviously, I've played this game before. I know every fucking plot twist and everything. Oh, let me.
I genuinely
Something
have
rotten.
not.
I'm not gonna read off. We're not gonna read off everything in this because we trust that you can read as a viewer. So I'm just gonna like look at some stuff, and I'm not gonna go through all the flavor text. But yeah, basically this is totally Nazi zombies now because we have to hold out in this house for like a couple minutes. Actually, not really. We just have to kill everyone. So
Oh shoot.
we could hold out in this house and be really boring, or we could be an action hero.
Oh my gosh.
Hello,
So
friend.
is this character a hammy character? Because it sounds like
Leon?
he's bad with the ladies. He can jump out windows in a single bound. Or is he serious? Because so far he hasn't really cracked a smile. He seems pretty stoic. You know. So
He's It depends. So Leon was one of the I never get tired of that. Leon was one of the protagonists of Resident Evil 2, which is often considered one of the better ones, especially of the classic Resident Evils. That's the one that just got remade, of course. So it has him and Claire.
oh yes.
He is.
You showed me the trailer for that.
Yeah. This whole thing is just ham. It's like kind of a B movie, but with slightly more like a veneer of seriousness. But it's also very like self-aware and like calls out a lot of the something is burning in the fire. Wow, it's not like there's a fucking hand right there and bone. I mean, this game has a lot of really great lines. Like, oh, this is good. Looks like they kill a lot of people. Yeah, I'd say so.
So calm.
I hope
I
Ashley's
hope
okay.
Ashley's okay.
She's probably
Not
fine.
adjunct horror. Just like staring at like a
Just
bunch
kind of like, that's a lot. Well, I mean, he has survived a literal city like completely filled with zombies. Let's do that again, shall we?
Oh,
Let's just break his
beautiful.
knees.
Why can't that be the way that we exit everywhere? Oh, by the way, on the subtitle situation, it's not looking good. From what I can find, have you ever had subtitles on this game when you played
I don't
in the
think I
past?
have. That's the thing.
It says that subtitles are only available if you're playing in non-English.
Oh, well, that's shitty.
I know. People are like, what the heck? Oh no.
Oh yeah, that car got run off the road, and I think they blew up the bridge. Yep, the bastards. They killed the bridge.
The bridge, my favorite
He's supposed to be the
character.
hero of this story, and now he's dead.
I only knew him and Leon.
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 That would be how we would pronounce this in not Spain. Yeah. Oh yeah, Pueblo. Definitely definitely not a Spanish local town. I think this mission's gonna be over really quickly. We're gonna find Ashley and everything's gonna be a-okay and nothing screwy is gonna happen. I think this is a snake. No, it's not. It's an
Oh my
herb.
god, it's a plant! There's just a full plant in there.
Yeah.
It's like a just.
Do you have a problem?
It's a box.
There's also a treasure chest with 1,000 currency. PTAs, also known as pesadas, not Spain. Also, saving in this game is done via via typewriter for no discernible reason except for like tradition's sake.
When did this game come out? Originally?
2004 or 5 or something like that.
And then the HD remake came out.
2014. The original game. So all the games, even the ones in the 90s, had typewriters as your save mechanic. And in some of the games, you had to find ink ribbons, so you had limited saves. There's a pupper here.
Oh no! Oh yes, you can help him.
Yep.
Oh.
That is the only spoilers. That is the only non-hostile pupper we're gonna run into in this game.
Oh no!
But saving him has an ulterior motive besides a little bit of world building and getting to be a nice person. So we're gonna continue on. The guidepost still reads Pueblo, not Spain.
It's just house, isn't it? Is it just a sign that says house on it?
So we're going to a village. The village is called Pueblo.
Oh.
Oh, this seems nice.
I definitely know. I've proven this.
So this place is so nice and kind and calm that they went ahead and installed tripwire detonation, tripwire explosives for us to run into. Also, una forastero. Get used to hearing that because it means an outsider, I believe. Bomb. So early in the game, this is definitely one of the more actiony Resident Evils. This is when the series definitely started to become more actiony, which a lot of people got sick of by Resident Evil 5. But ammo is still, like, early on, fairly useful to conserve. But so the knife is very useful. You'll notice that I will usually open boxes and openables with a knife, and I will often like incapacitate someone, kick them, and then knife them to death. Oh yeah, you're down here, aren't you? Oh, I found them. These look like nice, kind locals. I like how like they have like a beanie that looks like they just came out of like the hipster scene of 2005, even though they're in rural Sapine.
Gotta reflect those.
I'm so
fashion
glad
trends.
Leon is totally fine with killing these people, even though they're not zombies.
I know. I'm like he's not hesitating, but I mean, I guess I don't know really what his. I'm learning his moral compass.
His moral compass is pretty much these people are trying to kill me, so I get to shoot back.
That's.
Is this the snake? I know one to use a snake.
Watch us go through this whole game, and it's like there's a glitch and there's no snake. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Guess there's no sex discrimination here. Better find her fast. What a great line. I wish it was voiced. It's so perfect. Oh, they didn't kill this Bridge. Bridge Jr. lives.
Oh, thank God. I don't know what I would do.
Hi, guys.
Oh, everyone seems quite. They're running.
Oh, yeah.
They're afraid?
Oh, dear. Yeah, they're absolutely afraid of my awful late 90s, early 2000s boy band haircut. They just can't handle it.
Hey, I think it's coming back. I feel like there's some Korean boy bands.
Hi there.
Oh, God.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
He seems.
Are you doing okay, buddy?
Jovial.
I'm pretty sure we killed this guy.
I was gonna say he looks very familiar.
This is a game from 2005. They swap models like a motherfucker. You doing okay, buddy? How's your life been? Can I hit you from here? Damn it!
You're so close.
Can I? Yeah,
oh
there
my
we
God.
go. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Physics. Time the shot.
Oh
Sucker.
my gosh.
Ow.
Oof.
Shit. He got the last laugh.
I love the twirl.
Yeah, the enemies,
What is
there are multiple pre-baked animations for dealing damage to anyone. This is the snake. I know one of these is a snake. God damn it!
I
No,
think you're
they're-
thinking of Metal Gear.
I absolutely
A
am.
box
I'm gonna
with a
open a
snake
box
inside.
and yeah, snake is. Colonel, I've infiltrated Leon Kennedy. What do I do? Make
Wait,
sure you're
wait.
protected, Snake.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy, that's the kind of nonsense we're gonna be dealing with here, folks.
Strap in, everybody.
Strap in. It's gonna be
Strap
a
up.
wild ride on not Spain.
His
Leon,
cell phone.
how you holding up?
Bad
It's kind of a shell phone.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual.
Oh, thank God, she's sending me a way to play the video game.
Look at it. Thanks.
Oh, thank God.
Playing manual
I can
2.
read Playing Manual 2, even though I never used Playing Manual 1.
We were begging for the sequel.
I
can
might use
heal.
one of my dank herbs to heal, but I think I can last a little longer. I can look.
That sounds.
Oh, this is also the game that basically popularized QTEs,
Now remind me what QTE.
QuickTime Events.
Ah.
That looks familiar.
Oh no. Oh no.
Look at this nice village commune, though. Like, they're taking out the slop. They're putting some hay away.
I feel.
They even have a little chicken. Look at that little chicken. Look at his strut. He knows what he's doing. You know, don't mind the centerpiece of the town. That's just the way that's what they do for visitors.
I would not.
Like, look at him go. He's got a little bale of hay. That's all.
That is a bale of hay. There's also.
She's just got. So what if she has a sickle?
A man.
Like, look at him go. Look at that little wheelbarrow. That chicken's coming closer. I don't trust him. That chicken is the true mastermind.
That's the intimidation factor.
Yep.
He is coming straight for us, to be honest.
Yeah. Spoilers. We're gonna have to interrupt this little town gathering, though.
You
But
can't
let's
just
see if
walk
we-
around and hope that the president's daughter is just chilling in a bush.
I wish. Fun fact, though, our character will look different when he's damaged. So notice that he's like holding his gut and he's like, oh, sweet, a red herb. That's good.
Is
So
that
the way
red?
healing works in this game is it's I didn't even go over the attaché case. I'll go over it in a second. So the way that God, I hate the knife sometimes. The way that healing works is that there are herbs. Ow.
Oh.
And I will show that off right now.
What was that?
So this is the attaché case. Basically, instead of like it's a grid-based inventory, but you can actually like customize how your grid looks.
Beautiful.
So you see this like this takes up 2 slots. So it's a nice kind of interesting way of making it so that I'm actually gonna heal here. I hate to, but it's a nice way of adding a little bit of, like, depth. So, like, I can, like, organize it to, like, there we go. So we have all our healing items over here, and then I'll put my ammo and weapons over here.
Beautiful.
This is tiny as hell. We will get upgrades.
Oh, beautiful.
Herbs, a regular green herb restores, like, I don't know, a sixth of your health or something. First aid sprays are a full heal. Green and red herbs mixed together are a full heal. Green and yellow herbs are health ups, and then green, yellow, red is a full heal plus a health up. So we will want to be on the lookout. There are only so many yellow herbs in the game. So we're going to go ahead and just slaughter this village of not Spanish people.
What is...
What a thrill.
What a thrill indeed. Now listen.
Kick them.
Do we know exactly what these herbs are? Are they based on real plants, or are
No,
they
they've just, it's always been herbs. In the first games, they justified it by saying that, like, there were special herbs that grew in the Arclay Mountains, which is where the first games took place.
Huh.
And it's implied that that's why Umbrella set up operations there in the first place, is because they could use the herbs. Cow.
Oh my gosh.
See, they have cows. How bad
Did
can
he
they be?
moo? I think he mooed.
Yeah, oh, he mooed.
Oh, beautiful. She, I suppose.
Either or. Ah, see, there's a yellow herb. So now, next time I want a full heal, I can get a full heal plus a health up at the same time.
Gorgeous.
And there's another red herb. I should have combined that with my green herb. Herbs, in general, are placed throughout the game, so they won't, like, randomly drop for enemies. Ammunition... I'm gonna fuck this guy's days up.
Oh gosh.
He might still be alive.
I feel like
He
even
is.
American home videos would not like. That's an old reference. They still exist.
Oh, boy. Oh, here's the fun part. Hey, look, there's more of them.
America's
One
favorite
for...
videos.
Escape. He's getting the big guns. You know what the big guns entails. I think I pissed him off.
Oh yes, I would say so.
So these aren't zombies. They can use tools, as we've seen, including and up to chainsaws.
But why are they attacking you?
Because an American in a not Spanish village just started shooting their people. So I mean, there'd be that.
That's fair.
All right, we Nazi zombies now.
We.
So if I get enough points here, I think they made it in. Oh, they're in the top floor, I remember.
Oh, okay.
But there's a very useful item we can find in the top floor as well. Buzzing! You always know it's a good sign for a survival horror game when you get the shotgun in the first 20 minutes. And some shotgun shells on the bed. So, to pull the veil out, this is a timed segment, so I only have to survive. Also, Leon is completely incapable of just jumping through a window. He has to do an action roll.
Oh my god, that just went right in his face.
Oh, yeah.
He flew.
So did she. Look at all of them climbing into the window over there.
Guys, I'm just gonna warn you. I think Leon is gonna listen. This is not gonna end well for anybody.
Where's Papa Chainsaw?
Let's just be let's just talk it out. We're people. None of us are
Hey, look, I got a
Shanto.
Spinel. You shouldn't appreciate that, huh?
Yay!
I think Paradox might be in this game as well. Paradox, whatever the fuck.
Peridot, yes, Peridot.
Paradox Entertainment. Oh dear.
That really.
Ha! You suck.
What
Oh.
do you use a Spinel for? In this
Oh no! Oh no! I think we found Mr. Chainsaw Man. There's no point really in healing, because a hit from him is an instant kill because you know he fucking takes my head off. Oh god, where'd he end up? I found him.
Hey, buddy. Oh no.
Ah! Please tell me that staggers. Do I have a grenade to use, or am I thinking of a different mode? I totally did pick up a grenade. Eat gunpowder, bitches.
This is intimidating. Oh my.
Thankfully, unlike most games with the shotgun, the shotgun is a default reload, so it's 2 shells and it's fully reloaded.
It's fully reloaded.
Unlike in most games where it's like you have to put it in shell by shell. Okay, that almost didn't work because of the aiming. Yeah, these guys have a fuck ton of health, and there's another one coming up soon. Alright, now I will actually heal and increase my health. As you can see, the health increase is pretty lame.
Aww.
But there's a lot of yellow herb in the game, so...
Gotta get that.
Oh god. Oh dear. I'm in danger.
Oh my gosh, that was actually so close.
There we go.
Actually, I have no idea how close that was, but
He was probably like inches from taking my head off. Oh, he's dead. Thank God. I like how they both did the same animation.
at the same time.
Because he's worth 10,000 pesadas, you see. So very worth killing him early on. The name of the game is to acquire currency as much as possible. And we're gonna. I have a couple tricks to. Oh, you're a smart little bitch, ain't ya? Let's just take your head off for that one.
Oh.
That's it. Desatra di imbecile or something like that. That's them literally yelling, "I'm right behind you, idiot."
Hey, at least they warn ya.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Isn't it though?
It's very polite.
So I thought this ended when you killed the chainsaw man, but it turns out it does not. I'm gonna jump down.
But what could end it?
It's timed. I thought it was Chainsaw Man or timed, but it is just timed.
Oh my gosh! He just took a full hatchet to the face.
Yeah, and her head just blew up, so what's your point? There we go.
Oh, here, yeah. Ding dong. What? I was like, oh my god.
Leon just disappears in this scene.
This seems abnormal. I understand the...
And he just said Lord Sadler.
Really?
That's gonna become important.
Lord
I'm gonna loot the fuck out of this village after they all leave. So, I will show you some of that. I will show you some of that stuff.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Haha! One-liner. And that is
I'm
the
gonna
title
like
card. What an intro. What an
I'm-
intro to a video game.
I'm invested.
Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer.
What?
Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you
Oh.
need to get out of there. Look
Yeah,
for a
so
tower and follow the
he didn't
trail
even
there.
mention that, like, they all ganged up on him. They had chainsaws. He could have mentioned any of that. No. They're burning the body of an officer, which admittedly is worrying.
That's true.
But, like, why couldn't... It would have been so hard to say, Hunnigan, they came at me in, like, by the dozen, and they had, like, tools, and they also, like, one dude had a fucking chainsaw for no discernible reason.
Yeah, he doesn't seem very distressed in telling this to her. Like, he's just like... He even just said... Didn't he just say, like, I found the body of the officer?
Yeah.
It wasn't like they burned an officer. It's like...
Yeah, they impaled him and or burned him to death, and not necessarily in that order.
I know. It's as if you just found him passed out.
Look at these bedroom eyes right here. It's Sith Lord Palpitations. Not to be
no.
confused with Sith Lord Palpatine. A primary antagonist of Rise of Skywalker. Ooh, dated reference. Oh, also, every door in the game, guess what you can do?
Kick?
Boom!
Of course
You can open it normally, or you can kick the fucker down. And a game isn't a game to me unless you can break the doors.
I'm sure any fan of your channel would know.
I'm gonna push this into the wall because
That
I
you're
can, even though it doesn't do anything. Oh, I can't kick this door.
Oh,
Very good security
like
measures.
his knife animation. It's not like stab. It's like a wide. It's like he's swimming, kind of.
It is
He's
kind
got
of a
like
breaststroke. The whole point is to give you, because the knives in the other games were generally more often than not completely useless.
Well, that's not good.
There's a dirty bed here. Here's the stains of our person's blood.
so calm.
Don't kink shame.
He's. Oh
And
my
with
gosh.
that, welcome to Pueblo, everyone.